Hey, what is up, everybody? I am Jason, and you're watching my channel, Micro Investor. So in this video, we're going to talk about Ford stock. So at the time of making this video, Ford just had the worst stock performing day of the last 10 years. Stock dropped down about 10%. So what is going on is Ford disappointed with its earnings and guidance. Ford reported earnings of 12 cents per share when there was 17 cents per share that Wall Street had expected. Now, one of the problems with Ford stock is their dividend. A lot of people are invested into Ford just for their dividend. And the problem with their dividend is it pays 15 cents every quarter, so 60 cents a year, right? And this is a stock that is only right now, what is it? $8.31. So we're talking about a dividend of 6.6%. And Ford can't really afford to be paying that. They have to have profits to be able to pay out a dividend that high. And they're in a lot of financial problems here. They're going through restructuring. They need that cash flow. They need that money to invest into their business here. So we don't know how the dividend is going to look in the future. We just know that they're still going to pay out that dividend in 2020. So me personally, I've been invested in Ford for a very long time. It was actually one of the first stocks that I actually picked up on my own as an adult. And Ford to me is more important than what they got going on here. With them being down, I'm aware that they're down. I knew that they were going to be down. I've been long on this stock. It's been around the same prices. It hasn't been a stock that's been going up. It's been fighting that dividend, which has been paying out nicely. But the thing with Ford is that they're going through restructuring. There's a whole lot going on with Ford outside of what they're showing here on these earnings reports here. Ford knows they have problems with sales. They know they have problems in China. They're losing the China market, as well as now there's the coronavirus. So there's problems there, but they're working on solving all this stuff. So one of the things that Ford is doing on their whole restructuring is that last year they announced that they're discontinuing a lot of their models, as well as they're going to focus more on the ones, like double down on the ones that have been performing better. And not only is Ford doubling down on products that they know that do better, Ford is also investing over $10 billion into electric vehicles. I've talked about it before on this channel. Ford has invested $500 million into the electric vehicle startup Rivian. And with that, Ford is using Rivian to produce a all-electric Lincoln truck or SUV. And not only are they doing that, Ford also has a electric F-150 coming out, as well as a Mustang-inspired electric crossover. And I personally believe that the Mustang-inspired SUV, the Mach E, and the all-electric F-150 are going to sell like crazy. That those are going to be some of the best-selling Ford vehicles of all time. Both those will actually compete very well with Tesla, and we know Ford does have the manufacturing staff to actually produce a lot of these vehicles. And the cool thing with these is that they might be in a better place with warranties on these, because there's a lot less moving parts with these electric vehicles. So I'm very happy that Ford has decided to spend a lot of money and get into EV. But with them, of course, spending a lot of money, that does take away from what they're showing in profits. So that is just to be expected. So if you're bullish on electric vehicles and stuff like that, then this is somewhere where you might want to be. And I think Ford partnering with Rivian is one of the smartest decisions Ford has made, because Rivian has done years of research into EV, which Ford doing that investment saves Ford a lot of time in research. And Rivian is also like, if you look at who's like the biggest competitor for Tesla, Rivian definitely would be considered one of the biggest competitors for Tesla in the United States. I know that there's a lot more electric vehicle companies in China, but in the United States, Rivian would be one of the biggest competitors for Tesla. So I think that relationship is a great relationship, and I think that was definitely something that needed to happen, and a smart decision on Ford's part. So I think with everything that Ford actually has going on, but they're just not showing on paper, I think that Ford is actually at a discount right now. In my personal opinion, I think Ford is at a discount, and I think that if they're still going to keep paying that dividend this year, then that's great. That's a pretty big return if you're not considering stock growth on just that dividend itself. So I'm definitely interested in seeing where the future is going with Ford. And I know it's going to take probably till 2021, 2022 until we start seeing a lot of big results, start seeing what's going on with Rivian. But I think that we're gonna see a lot of good potential out of Ford here in the future. So I know I got a lot of Ford people that still probably follow my channel. So I'd like to hear from you and anybody else as well about people's opinions on Ford. As always, everybody, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I have new videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.